Okay then. So L's embedded. Now we get something on Largo and Rosie. Let's see where this goes. And I wonder if they have one of these. I'm wondering if they had one of these per
Sergeant Potter
per mid chapter or
and Corporal
something.
Stark with him.
I mean, if this was before chapter 3, or wait, no, before chapter 4, just in the middle of the pages, then there must be some relevance here. Or maybe it's just me. Who knows?
Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Ooh, shots fired!
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the First Europan War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
You don't say. By the way, you got some nice sideburns, friend. I wish I could grow mine out like yours. Well, I can, but, you know, I got family.
And why did you choose to stay in the Force? Most people try to avoid the soldiering life.
It's an honest living, plus I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Elle? Who's Elle?
I was about to say.
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment.
You got all that from the term L? Or the nickname, I guess?
It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
Hey, Largo, wait up!
Oh, just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls. So, Rosie. Can I call you Rosie? Beautiful name, by the way. Do you like flowers?
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck.
Really? May I ask how you got the name then?
Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
Really?
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
Ooh, the big question.
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
That's racist.
Traumatic past experience with the Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse?
Chanteuse? I gotta look that up now.
They may be cranky, but they're characters.
Well, I mean, usually the ones with a grudge do have some of the best backstory. I mean, just look at anti-heroes in general. Seriously though, chanteuse, that's probably the second new word I've learned today. The first being frickin' duvet, I think. Or duvet. However he pronounced it. Alright, now for Isara. The Darkson.
Boo!
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
Wow, she wasn't even fazed by that.
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
I'd like to fly. Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
Wait, what?
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that?
I'm very, very curious as to why. Also a bit concerned.
You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I believe myself to be quite logical, really. Too logical, perhaps.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related? Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is... objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
Well, I mean, he is a nature lover, and that's not very common in modern day life. At least not said far in public.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal.
Too loyal, one could say. Thinking, what do I know? I don't know much about Wilkes.
Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Potato, potato, right? What's the difference?
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
But why fly?
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day. Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
Oh boy, and now here's where things get very deep. You know when they leave us last, it's gonna be big. Oh, and not just me. Or Welkin. However you want to interchange us. But Alicia too. Is this whole childhood romance gonna come into play now? Because if so, oh boy.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Oh, Alicia, I wanted to get in a chat with you today, too.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
Surprised?
I can't say whether it'll make the paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him?
Oh boy.
Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but... he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
I see, I see. So, forget he's your boss for a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
Oh no. Oh my gosh.
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Oh man, I'm looking for something a little more juicy. Maybe her watching Alicia lash out or something? Man, you can't expect anything good these days, can you? At least not in this game.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place? Lieutenant, where'd he go?
I'm guessing he hid in embarrassment after hearing that question.
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
See what I mean? He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
No kidding. Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First Europan War?
Same as anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over.
Who doesn't? Nobody likes
Are
war.
people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past. We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior.
Uh-huh.
Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
Great, we're done? I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
Better grab a jar before it gets away.
Huh. You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones, for your own safety.
Like any other citizen.
I'm not making any promises.
Oh boy. I hope there's no hostage situation later.
I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
And that's that. And like I said, I got a feeling there's gonna be more of these as we go throughout the story. Maybe because I bought the Alice Embedded is why it happened. But it's pretty interesting. You know, a little side content you can get there. Kind of like side missions from Zillia 2 in a way. Or I guess maybe just, you know, side quests in general. Then again, I don't, you know, doubt too much in that to begin with unless it's required, so you take it how it is. But alright, I think that's enough dallying into the extra content. Let's actually get along to the story. Come on, we gotta keep up. Keep up. Operation Cloudburst, the internal strife.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge. Militia forces will take the point, crossing the bridge, and attacking the eastern camp.
Alright then.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead.
Oh, alright. My bad.
What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on this?
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
Understood, Captain.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio. Reaching that bridgehead by ourselves is... it's going to be tough.
Captain Virat, may I go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it? I don't mind, but what do you...
Welkin!
Alicia!
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh, sorry to interrupt the meeting.
We're finished, it's fine. Now, I assume there's a reason for your visit?
Yes, Captain. Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
Oh no, not this.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
You want me to break it up? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
Welkin!
Let them have it out? You can't just ignore them.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting heads over differing opinions can be one way to bring people closer together.
Or to lead straight to either A, a brawl, B, a gunfight, or C, in the worst case, a flat-out murder. You know about the gang... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, you know about the gang wars between blacks and whites, right? Or just gangs in general. But this is dystopian Europe, so, yeah, dumb question on my part.
Well, but...
Or response.
That may be, but I still... Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
Okay, Operation Cloudburst, Welkin's Boast. Oh, and I see where this might be going. I see a Largo, I see a Rosie, and I see Isara. Someone's about to explode, I can just tell.
Hold on! Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant? It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair? She'll blow us all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her! Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed. You hear me?
And of course it's racism.
I've heard everything you have to say. But I'm still a human being, the same as you. Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Stop it, that's enough!
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that, can't you understand? Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
Alright, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Gallia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo. But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But... wait a sec. Welkin?
That's one hell of a boast, man. Oh. About sub-episodes, okay. Some episodes listed in the book mode are marked with an asterisk. That little, dash, and then little, diagonal dashes, in case you guys didn't know what an asterisk, was. It's also the little, alternate on your keyboard for the, 8. Just a little tidbit there. These are sub-episodes, often telling a side story tangential to the main plot. For that reason, it is not necessary to view them in order to advance in the game, though there is no penalty for skipping sub-episodes. They often offer a different perspective on the events unfolding in the story you won't find elsewhere. Well, if it's optional, and you're just fine with giving it to me, then why the heck would I not view it? I don't see the reason not to. I mean, I guess if you don't want, potential spoilers, but this could be awesome. I like that.
Welkin?
What's up?
What's up? You just made an insane promise, that's what's up. I'm sorry, Welks. I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
It's nobody's fault, East. It's a war. We're all on edge here.
Yeah, but they were especially on edge.
And this mission certainly isn't helping. It's little wonder the troops are upset.
Yeah?
That's why pulling this operation off is the perfect way to bring the squad together.
That'd be great if it works. But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
It's a video game, Alicia! We can do anything! Heck, we could probably take this down in 24 hours! Half that time! I mean, heck, Rouge was given 15 minutes in Sonic Adventure 2 to, grab all her stuff and then head out of the prison, and she did in a third of that time. Sure, it was a dumb move, but she did it! Bruh, don't doubt the laws of the land.
Well, that's the hard part. Aha!
Huh? Aha, what?
I was hoping, but there they are. Isara, Alicia, think you can do me a favor?
Sure, what is it?
You follow me?
Ah, the fade out. And I've got a feeling we won't find out until after the actual mission is complete.
But that's... is that even possible?
Well, Is, think you could make it by tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get to work on it now. All right. I'll trust you on this.
Thanks, Alicia. Well, let's get started.
Alright then. And now for the next part. The crossing. I'm guessing that means crossing the bridge?
All right, let's hear this brilliant plan. And it's too late to back out, boss man. You got that? So let's hear it.
Oh, you better not back out of your promise either, Largo.
We're going to strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
Whoa, hold it. You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
Oh, come on. Is this just some game to you, boyo?
Well, technically, yes. It is, Largo.
Swimming a couple of foot soldiers over there ain't gonna do much if we got no tanks.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. Isara?
I fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion.
Ooh. Awesome. Now, not only do we have a tank, but we've also got a submarine tank.
It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
Hold on just a sec. Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
What's the matter? Little afraid of our leadership?
First, the Edelweiss will cross over and clear out any Imperial patrols on the shore. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.